So our first reader, he actually is double duty today. He is not only a poet, but he also helped us with tech. Like, you know, we were doing a, thanks also to Brownstone who are doing video recording. We thought so many people would come, we hooked up a secondary room with a live feed. And of course, we're poets, we're like, I don't know how to do that, you know, like, but Vincent knows how. How many poets, you know, don't even know how to plug in a toaster? I don't, you know, but he totally helped us out, and he's actually a really wonderful poet. We're glad to have him. He's part of one of the Loft's really wonderful open groups, the Native American group TGI Frybread. The best name for a literary group ever. And I believe the founder, Artie Medina, is here, right? All right, Artie. Woo! We're really glad to have him, so give it up, y'all, for Vincent.
But it's still a freaking party. Everybody good? Can you hear me? You in the back there, can you hear me? Yeah. Good. I wanted to make sure that everyone could hear me. My name is Vincent. I'm Mandan in Oglala. I'm from Fort Berthold. It's in North Dakota. But I grew up here in South Minneapolis. The pieces I'll be talking about today are a reflection of me, a kid that grew up here, and also had to travel back to my reservation to learn what it is to be me. The first piece that I'll be doing is called, Who is Coyote? It came from a question that Arapaho filmmaker Missy Whiteman asked. Who is Coyote to? And I thought to myself, this is an easy question. This is an easy question. I grew up in East Phillips. Coyotes everywhere. Coyotes all over the place. Coyotes everywhere. And so I wrote this piece quick. It wasn't hard, it was fast, and I'd like to share it with you if that's all right. Okay, let's take a ride, shall we? I've known Coyote. I've known him forever. My sisters, they were friends with him back in the day. You could hear them cracking jokes out in the yard all summer long. He told them he'd show them the hustle, the grand scheme of things. He made them promise not to fall in love with them. He told them he had promised himself to the moon and had been chasing her all night. They laughed. He used to chase Bob Thunder. He'd wait for him while he was on duty, just before he'd be going through a light. He'd pull up, rev the engine, and laugh so loud the whole projects could hear him, and take off. Now, I never seen Thumper arrest him, but I did hear him yell, "Go home!" or "Quit messing around!" He laughed. Last time I saw him, he was in rough shape. He still called me Shorty. He told me my sisters are sacred, that it's all special, every last bit of it. And even the buffaloes on the Ave need you to look them in the eye. They deserve it. We all do. He told me he tricked Wawatega Negaboo into giving them big peace on the Indian Center. Showed me a picture with him and Mr. Morrison shaking hands. Mr. Morrison looked pissed. We laughed. Last time I saw him, like I said, he was in rough shape. But he told me, he said he's got some shit to take care of, but he'd be around. He told me to come by sometime and meet his Wea. He loved her because she was beautiful, knew all his tricks, and smelled like sweetgrass and ozone. Last thing I heard him say before he headed out was, "See you in line at Holy Rosary? Stay up." I laughed. Thank you so much for that. I promise. The next one I'm going to do is called somethingness. I don't really know how to explain what somethingness is. I don't know. I want to share this. This is the first time I've ever shared this with anybody. And so I want to share this with you tonight. Here we go. Toughest Indian? You wouldn't be the toughest Indian in the whole multiverse if you were wearing your AIM windbreaker, red beanie, walkie-talkie, and had a mag light with Tuffy scratched into it. You might be the toughest Indian when your mom heads out. But hey, even the Smurfs had a tough Smurf. Even butterflies gotta be tough sometimes. Oh. Now me, I'm no Daisy. I'm no Daisy at all. But you're the 3 millionth toughest Indian, but you only beat out 4 dogs and 3 cats who just think they're Indian. Growing up on the res and IHS accepting their forged tribal IDs, well, that'll do that to any animal. I bet if you tried to go to Canada right now, they would confiscate you like you were a fantasy document. Fierce, faked fantasy documents from fiery fantasy Indians. No. You wouldn't be the toughest Indian in the world if you had a teardrop tattoo, a copy of Sherman Alexie's book in your back pocket, and you were standing in front of the Lincoln Memorial demanding your treaty rights be taken seriously. You know who's a tougher Indian than you? Iron Eyes Cody. In real name, Oscar de Cordy? He ain't even Indian! You ain't even the toughest Indian with that outfit on, hey! Winona Ryder is a way better Indian than you! And her mom just pickpocketed a name some white people in Winona, Minnesota made up. They made up a person. They took a name and they made up a person. And you're that tough. You're really that tough. You make people. Yeah. Her mom must have been hearing that blue corn moon when she saw it displayed in the store window. She just walked in, took it, put it in her purse, and walked out. Some traits are handed down like American Indian College Fund board appointments. Embarrassing and hilarious, all at the same time.